Hi guys, Ginger here with the Buddhify app open and up on my phone. I'm going to try to make this kind of quick because I keep getting interrupted and having to restart with the people in my house. So here is the basic app. This is my modified app with things that I've personalized that I like. Actually, no, is this the... No, this is my personalized app. This is the new version, and I'm still getting used to it myself. It's been out for about a month, and I've still been learning it. But let's say you would go in and click on Edit the Wheel, and then you have the opportunity to add categories down here. If you see a category on here that is this teal color of blue, pain and illness, just meditation, stress and difficult emotion, those are original categories. All the other colors are new this time around. So like in eating, there were a couple eating meditations. It just didn't have its own category before. That's one I'm going to put back on my wheel because I'm going to be working on with my coaching clients, eating slowly and building awareness around the speed of eating and trying to slow down and taste our food. So that's going to stay on my wheel. But let's say, for example, that I was going to practice with an eating meditation. Let me actually save this. It's going to take a second while it saves my version of the wheel. So I encourage you to play around and see what categories work for you. And that's something we'll be discussing more in detail. You can always reach out to me privately or on the Facebook group asking for any tips for different categories. So here's my wheel. Let's say, for example, we're going to click on eating. You'll see you have 3 choices. The black dot means it's not yet been listened to in its entirety. And if you want more information on that particular meditation...
For many of us, mealtimes can be the most enjoyable part.
There's a way... Oh, fudge. Sorry.
For many of us...
There's a way to get that particular... Clearly, it's not that. I keep doing the same thing. There was a way, there used to be, to get... Oh, there we go. I kind of tapped on it. And it says, grow your appreciation for the food you eat, written and voiced by Emily. So if you decide that there's a certain voice that you really gravitate towards or one that you can't stand, you can kind of get that preview before you play the meditation. You kind of hold it, and it'll give you, and that says it's voiced by Lucy. So that's a great way to kind of figure out the different authors of each meditation and... why can't I get the wheel to go back? There we go. And what it's about. Just flipping through here, I will tell you, like going to sleep, I have 1 and 2 on here. See all the dots that are missing? That means I've listened to all of those. If we go back to the wheel, you'll see I have going to sleep 2. I've listened to all of those. And if you go to can't sleep 2, you'll notice I haven't listened to those. One little tip, since sleeping is my favorite way to use meditation each day, I'm on like well over day 100 of listening to one every night as I fall asleep. If I were to wake up in the night, I have discovered, after trying, that these can't sleep meditations just don't work well for me. The ones that were in version 1, I found too chatty and too conversationally to quiet my mind and help me get back to sleep. I do have them on here to play with them again and see if in the second version they're any different. So notice things like that. I, rather than thinking that I was failing at falling back asleep, I realized, well, I just need to go back to listening to the ones that are meant to fall asleep, that particular focus does not work for me. So I want you to remain open. I will tell you, there's one here at the gym. This one now is only 6 minutes long, and it's focused on breath work, and I absolutely love that any time of the day. So it doesn't have to be at the gym. It could be when you wake up in the morning. I know someone has mentioned wanting to use them for waking up in the morning, and there's I recommend Growing the Lovely for that, and there's also one Waking Up. And I've listened to all of those. You can't see it here, but you can. That was in my old wheel. They didn't carry over what you'd listen to from old wheel to new wheel. These are all awesome ways to start your day. I will also show you that if you come down here and tap on the arrow, you can click under settings, and you can see they're going to be adding a membership down the road. Don't know what that will involve. One thing you can come down here, I've also given them feedback, and they're pretty receptive to that, which is awesome. There's a kids wheel. So if you have kids in your life, you might want to play around with this. My kids love the fade going to sleep meditation. They haven't listened to that in a while, but for quite some time they both were using that and found great results in that, helping them kind of settle down for sleep. I will show you here if you want to track your statistics. The old statistics in the previous wheel were far more stellar, I felt. Like here it shows my all-time daily streak at 5 days, which is, I've been using this now for, I think, 3 to 4 weeks, so it really should reflect like 28. I don't know what that's about. For a while, my particular app was not even showing an accurate meditation time, and I messaged them about it, and they said that they were trying to work out some kinks. So, it is still in the sort of beta test of this new expanded Buddhify, which I love all the added meditations, which is great. And I love the ability to personalize your wheel for what works for you. So just consider this week ahead an experiment, and notice what you notice. I love the opportunity within the Buddhify app to do like a 4-minute meditation or a 5-minute meditation. I also recommend that stop, breathe, and think. If you look it up, that says breathe here. You cannot see, sorry. I don't think the video shows very well. This is also one that when I started with this app, you could just pay for packages and get like expanded packs, but the basic app was free, and now I'm not sure what it's like. So one of my favorites here was I bought a pack from Katie Lang, the singer, and she has some meditations, and I love her gratitude meditation. Calm is one I don't have on here, but they have really neat, short, like 3 and 5 minute body scans, and they're free. So that's another app you might want to explore. So if you're going to try this as an experiment, you do not have to use that Buddhify app. You can make it work for you anyway with any app. Some people find that guided meditations don't work so well. Some people find they like just quiet. My mind is way too chattery, and it's in my own head for pure quiet. I need a voice to focus on. And what really helped, I think, resonate with me with the Buddhify app was their self-compassion that they really build into the meditations for your mind to wander, because I very much have a squirrel brain. So let's look forward to this week ahead and just experimenting and sharing what we each discover. Reach out with any questions.